Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So my last video was about OCBC, and I also shared some price points which I thought would be reasonable entry prices for people who might have missed the boat earlier. And so far, the support that I identified seems to be holding. So someone asked me if I could do an update on my FOMO price for DBS. Fear of missing out, FOMO. The thing is, I don't encourage FOMO. It's usually not a good idea to chase rising prices. But in some instances, it might make sense especially for people who have missed the boat and they really feel terrible now. And I'll say that if it's a FOMO price, you have to remember it is a FOMO price. So don't throw in everything, including the kitchen sink. You can have a nibble, get your foot in the door. And if price goes up further, well, you're happy. If price goes down, you are not going to lose everything. So someone, when DBS announced the bonus issue, someone, or actually a few people, told me that they read online. I mean, there are other social media influencers or finfluencers who said that bonus issue is just a gimmick, right? The value of the shares, the common stock is still the same on a per share basis, but now because there's extra shares, 10% more shares, then the value backing each share goes down. Well, that's conventional wisdom. So each share is supposed to be worth less. But the thing is that DBS is financially so strong that the CEO Piyush Gupta actually said that even after the bonus issue, dividend per share will stay the same. And DBS is able to deliver on that promise, right? They have the resources to fulfill that undertaking, right? So in a recent news article in the Straits Times, it's actually stated that, bonus issues are usually just gimmicks, but in the case of DBS, it's actually a boon for shareholders, right? Because we are going to expect a 10% increase in dividend income. No issues, right? So that's probably a reason why DBS share price has been so buoyant, right? And so people who thought that it's just a gimmick, they say they'll wait for the share price to come back down to like $30 per share before they buy. And to their dismay, they see the share price went higher from $32 and hit $34 at one point. Now it's, I think, 33 something. And some might actually be thinking of getting their feet wet at this point. So someone asked me if there's an updated FOMO price. Well, DBS is already one of my largest investments, so I'm in no hurry to add to my investment. But if I were to add to my investment, I'll wait for it to go below $33 per share. Right, below $33 per share. I see support at $33. I mean, it's a round number, so it's a natural psychological support. But if that support were to break, then I think there's a chance that there'll be some pessimistic people or some people panicking and throw out their shares. And pessimism is the market's pessimism usually overshoot to the downside, and $33 might break momentarily, and we might see something at $32.50, or it might even go to test the previous low closer to $32 per share, that kind of thing. So if it goes down below $33 and towards $32.50, I might buy some, right, if I really want to add. And for people who are have the patience, or have the fortitude to resist the FOMO feeling, right? Maybe buying below $33 per share is something they can wait for. But remember, technical analysis is about probability, it's not about certainty. There's no certainty that the share price will go below $33 before the dividend is paid out. And so I mean, immediate support, like I say, is around number of $33. So for people who are FOMO kind of thing, $33 possibly a nibble, right? So anyway, just an update. I'm sticking my neck out to make this video, right? So please don't scold me if things don't go well. Okay, so if AK can talk to himself, so can you. Bye bye.